the most toughest exam, I would say. So it's actually my mom. So she is right now in Air Force. She got a job after my father, he left us. So she got a job. Yeah, I was not good at reading, as in I am very slow. I think I just read every line and try and grab it. 93% in my 12th, and then I cleared my CFA level 1 with 90th percentile results, because one day I will be sitting on a pile of maybe like 200 million or something like that maybe. So I will have to invest it somewhere for my clients.
Hello everyone. I am back with another interesting podcast for you guys. So we have a very special guest today, Ayushi. So welcome Ayushi, welcome Beyond Borders ACE IELTS. So I'd be glad if you can just introduce yourself a bit.
Okay, thank you so much first of all for having me here. I am Ayushi Singh and I'm currently a student. It feels like I have been studying since eternity. So I just completed my bachelor's and then I got into CFA. I did CFA level 1, I cleared it. And then I decided that before I am done with my CFA level 2, let's get into some master stuff as well. So I just wanted to know if I could. And I started researching and then I got to know that, okay, there are certain courses that I can go for. So I gave my IELTS, I cleared it, and then I'm going for my master's abroad.
That's amazing. So we are so happy to have you here, Ayushi, and I'm so happy to know about a bit of your background. So now moving on to the next question. Being an Air Force kid, how do you feel? I mean, what exactly your entire... So it's actually interesting to know that I guess your father was in Air Force, right?
Yes. When I was a child, it was constant moving and shifting across cities, and I was really excited to meet new people and see the cultures. So I was once in Darjeeling, so I saw people from West Bengal and how they celebrate. It's really rich. And then I shifted to Delhi and I got to see the corporate side of India, which was again very interesting. And I think it's that point that I started developing this ambition in myself. Then I shifted to Chandigarh when I unfortunately lost my father. So I had to shift. I came to Chandigarh and then I got to see two sides, one Punjab and the other Haryana. So I think that has been the life of mine since then. Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, a huge respect to your father, who has contributed a lot to our country, and it feels so respectful to be a daughter of an Air Force person. So yes, I must say that you are quite lucky, So yes, now moving on, you've just mentioned one thing, that you have cleared CFA level 1 and you're preparing for level 2. I mean, what made you motivated to, go for this kind of preparations and all that?
It's actually very difficult, let me tell you. It's actually the most toughest exam, I would say. So it's actually my mom. So she is right now in Air Force. She got a job after my father, he left us. So she got a job. And now I see she is a working woman. She wakes up at like 3. She just gets done with the entire housework and then she goes to work. So when I look at her, I feel like, okay, I have two options. I can wake up at 10, use Instagram, and then I can sleep all day like most of my friends. But then I chose that no, let's get done with my academics first. Let's get there. So I think I have been a bright child because of this reason majorly. So I've seen her work hard and I always thought that how can I add on? How can I make this family work? So being a child, I think it's only one thing that you can do, that is just to be good at academics. So I think I've been bright on that side. I got 93% in my 12th and then I cleared my CFA level 1 with 90th percentile results. And I've just written my CFA level 2 exam. I'm super nervous for the results.
Okay, so I mean, this is way too much to deal with. I mean, actually, but to be honest, the kind of inspiration you're having, the kind of motivation you're having, I mean, a huge respect to that. I mean, you're such a bright child, to be honest. And, I would say that when a child sees their parents struggle, it's either it's going to build them or it's going to break them. And trust me, you have taken a really good decision. I mean, the way you're following the paths of your parents, the way you see their efforts, commendable. That's great, amazing. So moving on to the next question. So Ayushi, tell me one thing, how many universities you've got selected?
So I applied to 4 and I got accepted in all of them, and I even got scholarship from 3 of them.
That's
But yeah, but I actually made a very different decision. I chose the one that I did not get a scholarship from because it's actually very amazing. It's a very nice university. I had a very specific requirement that I would like to study very specific course of subjects, because I am doing CFA and I would really like my masters to complement it.
Okay.
So therefore I just wanted a very specific kind of subjects, and this university is exactly providing me that, and it is situated in New York, so it's going to give me that exposure from finance. So definitely New York, so I chose that.
That's amazing. So, you know, whatever you wish for, if you're going to get it, then definitely it's an icing on the cake, right?
Indeed.
Okay, so that's amazing. So could you please help us in understanding what kind of subject are you looking for, or have you got yourself enrolled in?
Yeah, so I am actually going for my master's in finance, and I really wish to be an investment banker.
That's
I
nice.
have cracked an internship into it, which is actually the most difficult part of it. It has been the most difficult part of my life, but I did. So I thought if I could do that, why not a full-time role? So I am doing CFA. CFA focuses on a very major area of finance. It covers everything. It's very rigorous, but there are certain subjects, you know, that it does not focus on. And when you're in investment banking, you need to know about the entire world, how the assets in the entire world work, and how do you manage the finances, because one day I will be sitting on a pile of maybe like 200 million or something like that.
Exactly.
Maybe, so I will have to invest it somewhere for my clients. So I think I should be knowing, and I should be having that global exposure.
Okay, so I can really see that you have a really good crystal clear aim in front of you that you already aiming for, and that's a really good thing. I mean, it's quite difficult for today's youth to have that clarity on the aim, but you got it. I mean, seriously, amazing. So now this is all about the background and everything. Now I would just like to know a bit about, you know, I want to deviate you to another topic, and that is, how have you, you know, decided that you have to study from PW IELTS and TOEFL prep?
Okay, so actually I did not want to study online, first of all.
Okay.
So I was really hesitant. I was not sure. I had a lot of institutions in my home city only, in Chandigarh, where they provide offline classes, and I was about to enroll in one. I had shortlisted a few, but then I think I googled about it, about the classes, and somebody from the team, from the PW team, contacted me, and they told me that this is the new thing that we are doing, and it's actually pretty affordable if you'd like to. And it actually is, by the way. It is really affordable. The kind of faculty that you got is really amazing. I really love sir. He's amazing. I really love Divya ma'am. So I was really hesitant, and I started with the classes, and luckily I got I got enrolled in 2 classes. I got Divya ma'am's classes as well, and I got Love sir's classes as well. So slowly and steadily I got used to it, and I think it is actually a better experience. I mean, because I was juggling with 3 things at that time. I was in my internship as well. I was preparing for my CFA level 2, and then I was preparing for my IELTS as well. So I think choosing the online part was actually the best thing. Now about PW IELTS, I didn't know it existed, to be very honest. But then I heard it's PW, so why not?
Of course.
So I just went ahead.
Okay, that's amazing. So, could you help us in understanding what exactly that one thing that worked out for you? Because as you've already mentioned that you are not that online kind of a person, and you were looking something for offline thing. So I am actually very much, you know, intrigued to know about what exactly that, you know, interest you grabbed your attention and made you to achieve a really good full-fledged band score of 8. So yes.
Okay, so I would say English as a language I've really liked. Although I come from a government school, and there's this particular image that students from that background might not be as good. So it was like a subconscious thing in my head that I might not be that good. And it was one day in Divya ma'am's class, and we were having the speaking session. And she randomly called my name and she said, okay, this is your topic, Ayushi, you have to speak. And I just, like whatever cues came into my mind, I just spoke. And I gave an example and everything, and then she highlighted every single thing that I spoke. That, okay guys, have you seen, she has given this example, she has an introductory part, an ending part. I didn't realize that I had that, but when she pointed it out, I got that confidence that okay, I do have it. Maybe it's just that subconscious limitation in my mind. Yeah. So that gave me such an immense confidence that I actually scored 8 in my speakings as well.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So I am really glad that you have such a great experience with us over here. And so could you help me out in knowing more about like how many mock tests did you practice, and what kind of batch have you got yourself enrolled in, and is that a paid batch or something?
Yes, it was paid, but I only paid for one batch, and because that batch was half done, so I got access to 2 batches. So I actually
that was a profit, a benefit.
Indeed,
right?
indeed, exactly. I mean, I got to study with Love Sir as well, and with Divya ma'am. So Love Sir has this particular thing where he's very calm about everything. So he'd tell you like, this is ABCD, this is XYZ, and that is why PQRS. And you're like, exactly, this is. So he tells you everything in a logic. So English is actually, it's not science, it's an art, that is true. But Love Sir is going to give you that logic of everything, that it'll be like, exactly, he's right, and you'll be just sorted with everything.
Okay, that's amazing. And what about the kind of grammatical portion? So were you down on the grammar portion, or is it helped you in the grammar, or is it something that you've already, good with?
No, I would not say I was good at it. So that is why I got my DPPs for grammar and everything, and I had them in my PDF format. What I did was, on the very first day when I got them all printed. And every single day I used to read them. I used to feed it in my mind that, oh, I think at some point in time I will normalize these and I will start speaking. And it actually happened. Within 15 days it happened. I really have counted it. It happened.
That's amazing. So I guess English is all about how you feed things into your subconscious mind, so that at the examination time they actually help you in order to ace that examination, right? And yes, I also truly am a true believer of it. Is like, whenever you want to learn something in English, you should be having a good grab on it first. And if you want to learn new vocabulary, if you want to use new vocabulary, you should have that into your subconscious mind. Otherwise you can never use. Even it happens for me at times, whenever I'm up for speaking English, that main word is going to be blank and out of my dictionary something. So yes, this is what's going to happen. Okay, so Ayushi, the next question that I would like to pose to you is, was there any kind of challenges you faced, like once you are with us? Once you've got yourself enrolled in our batches, and once you've got all the access to all the study material like mock tests, DPPs, and all the things. So is there any challenge that you faced?
As far as I remember, there's this reading portion I think I was not good at. So even in exam, I think I slipped a little, although I managed it out because of the hacks that teachers taught us. So, but yeah, I was not good at reading, as in I am very slow. I think I just read every line and try and grab it. So I think I remember Love Sir's video on this. He told us that either you're going to read it all or you're going to solve it all. So you just skim through it, so start solving it, and if you're not able to, then you can just read it in detail and then you can get through it. And I think for reading, I have been practicing mocks since the very first day. So I have solved all the DPPs. I have solved all the extra questions that were there from PW. I even got some from, I bought some from online as well. They were not as helpful, like a few of them were, but I think the DPPs really helped me. So I think yeah, that was good.
Okay, so I know that there's this evaluation also that is being provided to you. I mean, it goes on with like unlimited evaluation, where you have to share your responses and the faculty has to analyze it, scrutinize it properly, I must say, and share that over your mail personally. So like what kind of role it played in your preparation?
It actually was really good, and again I used the I used to think that because I had the two batches, so I got Love Sir and I got Divya ma'am again. So I used to send one to Divya ma'am, and then I used to write the other one, and then I used to send it to Love Sir. Okay. So I, like, by the end of the day, I get like two things sorted with me, and I have got two solutions of it, and then I work on it the next day, and then on the third day I would do the same. So I think that really helps.
Okay, that's amazing. So, I mean, what I can see is so far you have had a really good sorted preparation, that I would say. I mean, the way you're explaining it, it seems like a butter smooth process to you, and you know, everything, the two badges that you've got the access, and each and everything that has been provided to you. Okay, that's amazing. Now, moving on, so what was your reaction? What was your reaction after your examination, IELTS examination?
I was shocked. My entire family was shocked because I thought, okay, yes, I have prepared well. Yes, I've got the good backing, I've got the good teachers. But, you know, there's always this feeling of underconfidence. So yeah, so I felt like I might get somewhere around 7.5 at max, and when I opened it and it was 8, and I almost screamed about it. And yeah, I was really happy. Although it's not some examination that, you know, is going to get you somewhere, but it's actually it's a stepping stone. So I think it was really important for me.
So here I would like to just ask one more thing, because you've explained everything in such a nice manner and such a smooth manner. I'm just curious about, like, how about your, like, how many members are there in your family, and how have they supported you in order to prepare for your IELTS exam, and what was their reaction when they got to see that you've got 8 band score?
Okay. So it's a nuclear family. We're only 4 of us. I have a younger sister, I have a younger brother, and it's me and my mother. So it's just 4 of us. It's not like that they've been there for everything, but they have never questioned anything that I've done, any decision that I've made. So they've always supported me to take my decisions on my own. They won't be sitting and they won't be spoon feeding me about things. So I research, I do everything that I want to, and I put my hard work into it, and they're always like, I know, we know you're gonna do it. So
that's amazing. Okay. That's amazing. So the kind of trust or the kind of belief they have on you is quite amazing. And I guess you are the eldest one, right? Okay, that's amazing. The eldest daughter, the warrior of the family, right? Okay, amazing. And okay, so I have this kind of thing that they provide, like PW IELTS and TOEFL Prep provides you one-on-one sessions as well. Yeah. With the faculties, I guess. And what was your experience with respect to that?
So actually, I was having this one problem that I was not able to decide which date I should enroll on, because I was juggling with my CFA level 2 as well, and I was very nervous about that. I might not get enough time for both of the exams. So I booked a session and I got the one-on-one call, and the teacher completely evaluated every aspect of my profile, and she took my speaking session then and there. I have sent her all of the writings that I have done, and she evaluated me then and there. She pointed out all of my mistakes, and then she said, you might need another week. Let's be safe. Let's not rush. And I trusted her. I trusted her decision, and you can see the results.
Amazing, amazing. Seriously, I mean, I can say that there is this work of, like, hard work of teacher, but at the same time, I would really like to appreciate your role as a student. I mean, you have done a great job. The way you trusted yourself, your family, your teacher, and the way you have, abided everything and obeyed each and everything that has been asked by your teacher is something which is a true sign of a true student, right? So yes, and so at last, I just want to ask one thing from you, is like, what kind of advice you're going to give to the aspirants like you who are preparing for the IELTS examination, and how you are going to guide them?
See, I would say that first of all, choose the right people, choose the right educators. That's really important, because even if you're a pro at it, it's eventually an exam. So teachers are actually the ones who know how to crack it. You first have to decode what the exam is, and I think that is what the teachers are there for. Exactly. So I think choose the preparators first correctly. And then there's a lot of learning that happens outside the classroom. So if you're active on that, then you're going to ace it.
Exactly. So I guess students, now you might have an idea on how you're going to ace your IELTS examination. Of course, we have like a great student like Ayushi who have scored 8 band score, and I hope her mentorship is going to help you in order to ace the IELTS, all the modules. I mean, not just talking about speaking, but yes, all of them. So yes, all the very best to all the students. And here we are at the end of the podcast, and it was great having a session with you, Ayushi. Trust me, you are so calm, so composed, and the way you explain each and everything is so butter smooth. Even for me also, it doesn't seem like a task now. I mean, it seems like such a great experience and such a great butter smooth process. So yeah, see you guys in the next podcast. Till then, all the very best for your IELTS examination, and we'll see you in the next session. Take care.